We have with us Mr. Rajarshi Gupta, the MD and CEO of ONGC Videsh Limited, to talk to us about their latest Navratna status that the company has got, and also about their strategies, plans, exploration activities that they are looking at in future. So welcome to NDTV Profit, Mr. Rajarshi Gupta. Sir, can you take us, our audience, like especially now that you have been given this Navratna status, so how your overall role, responsibilities and strategies would change going on?
So we are thankful to the government for upgrading us to the Navratna status. As you are aware that we are the leading international oil and gas company of India, and we are with the Navratna status. It gives us more power to the board. It gives us more authority and autonomy. And with this renewed status upgradation, with India importing about 87-88% of its crude, it is now on to us to do more for the country and get more equity oil and gas to India.
Okay. So now that you spoke about India's overall requirement also, so what kind of activities, exploration activities you are looking at going ahead, given the kind of demand or the growth that India is looking at? India also wants to be secure as far as energy is concerned.
ONGC Videsh is in 18 countries. In 15 countries we have our projects, and in 3 business centers like Houston, Amsterdam and Singapore we have our offices. We have 32 projects all over the world. Out of these 32 projects, 14 are producing, and our main production comes from Colombia, Brazil, Abu Dhabi, Myanmar, Vietnam, Russia, Azerbaijan, to name a few, and South Sudan. And what we are focusing on now is for further acquisitions with focus on Africa, Latin America, Middle East, all of them. We would like to do big ticket acquisitions and get more equity oil to India. We have big plans. We are most of the NOCs, IOCs are our partners. So we are in discussion with them to partner more for anywhere where we can be operators or joint operators with them and get equity oil to India.
So of the total these exploration blocks or the existing producing blocks that you spoke about, what is OVL's total production as of now, and how much it will go up, say, in next 5 years?
We are at about 11 million ton of oil and oil equivalent. So we are the second largest producer in the country after ONGC. ONGC produces about 44 million ton. We produce about 11. And we want to go up to at least 20 million ton in the short term and 40 million ton by 2040. Our tagline is 40 by 40. So we have 2 big projects coming up. We have a 2-train LNG project in Mozambique, which is 13.12 million ton. We have got about 16% in that, so we'll get some production from there. We have a BM Seal 4 in offshore Brazil, which is also coming up for development. And we are doing very well in Colombia, where we have an operated project with only 75 people on the ground. We are producing about 1.3 million ton of oil. And we are also looking at South Sudan, where we are producing about 57,000 barrels of oil per day. So things are looking good. In this, with the now brand India with us, behind us, and the government of India's support, we strongly believe that we can do further acquisitions and get more equity oil to India.
So earlier there was a big problem as far as bidding was concerned, where most of the major projects were taken away by Chinese players. So how much has things changed in the last 1 decade? After this new regime has come up and there's been a lot of focus on energy security.
We compete, collaborate and cooperate with all partners. We have lost a few to the Chinese and we have won a few from the Chinese. It's a part of the game. But going forward, we are looking at other international oil companies and majors to partner with us. Today, brand India is at its highest. So I can basically open any door and talk to any CEO in the world. And they understand that when we come from as the National Oil Company of India in international ENP, we mean business, we deliver and we execute. We are nimble-footed, we are lean, mean, thin, and we can turn around quickly. So we are a trusted partner and a partner who is there for good, for long, not a fly-by-night operator.
Because of this geopolitical scenario that exists right now, on the one hand there is the Russia-Ukraine war, then now this Israel-Hamas. So the production that we are doing in Russia, what are we doing? How we are utilizing that fuel there? Are we bringing it to India, or we are just passing on the dividend from there to India?
Russian production is normal, and we have got 3 projects. In all 3 projects, Russian production is normal. The oil which comes out of these projects is marketed by the oil marketing companies. They source the oil from Russia. It's not our job. We are only there in the upstream. But as of now, the production is back to normal and we are doing good in all three countries.
No, but the oil that you produce, is that coming to India or is it like, sold to?
Russian oil is coming to India. Russia is now our biggest supplier of oil. We import maximum from Russia, but not by OVL. OVL is on the other side. So oil marketing companies import oil.
And recently we got to know that because of this change in the because of this overall change in global perception, and also loosening of the sanctions by Russia on Venezuela, how have things changed there and how we are planning to get our dividends back in?
Venezuela, we are there for last 15-16 years. We have got 2 projects. Both the projects are again producing, and the present scenario is, we believe, offers us a good window to establish ourselves as an operator there, get control on the production there, and get evacuation rights and the oil back to India. We have got some dividend which is stuck, which we could not bring it because of the banking channels and other issues. We are in discussion at the highest level of the Venezuelan government. We are negotiating agreements which we believe will result not only in squaring off of these dividends, but also give us more rights in operations to increase production.
Okay, how much is the dividend that is pending there?
As of now, it's about 500 million.
And the entire amount you are looking to get through?
Yeah, in stages. We'll recuperate part of it back in the business, in capex, opex, and get some of the production out. As part of the production, we'll get our debt set off.
Thank you very much, sir, for talking to NDTV Profit.